this scene in Kirio Fanclub episode 2, it was just one of the greatest segments and one of the most fluid musical segments I've ever seen. Usually when a anime does like a musical segment, they just play like how do I say, like a recording, or how they mesh the anime with the ending or the OP. But here we have the actual legit characters sing the musical number, like, and it was just so fluid. It just felt so right. It felt like it fit right where it's at. So Kirio Fan Club has done something that I've never seen any anime done before. Like, I can just dig deep into my brain and try to think of a scene where the actual characters do the musical number in the most fluid manner, period. Like, this is something way different, and it really caught me by surprise. I was just expecting maybe like a 10-second segment, where they're just singing and they mess up and they're like, oh, whatever, we'll just leave it there. And they wouldn't even complete it. This was just so out of the blue. So yeah, this is definitely a scene where this anime was basically them being background characters. They had the vibe of just being background characters, and they just wanted to be, part of Kirio's life and be like, damn, we're not the popular girls. We're not the ones that have his attention. And all they are dreamers, all right? That's all they are. They're just dreamers wanting to get attention from Kirio, but they're not really getting it. And so they ascended the background character in their own bubble with this musical number. And I gotta say, this is one for the history books. This is like one of those hidden gems where if you're not watching 30 animes every season, you're probably never gonna see it. No one's gonna ever hear about it. No one's gonna make a comment about it. It's just gonna get buried, deep within every single, because there's just so many animes out there. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna go viral. It's not gonna get the how do I say, the recognition it deserves. It's not. But this was just because you just saw it right from the beginning. They started out with the lyrics, and the lyrics were just so funny. The part of the lyrics was like, "Hey, I want to lick your tears," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So it just seemed like a joke. It just seemed like a joke. It seemed like they're not gonna take this serious. This isn't gonna be anything. But it actually came out to be one of the greatest musical numbers, one of the most surprising segues in animes, and one of, like I said, this is just history in the making. This really is. Every other anime does it at the end. They don't put it in the middle. This is legit right in the middle. It's like 15 minutes into the anime. Um, and they did something never done before. This is just outstanding. So yeah, Kirio fan, and I think, bro, no one's watching this. I'm telling you, there's like only like 5,000 people. Think about that. There's 5,000 people watching this anime. That's just insane. So let me see here, Kirio fan. Let me see if it actually gone up in viewership here. Most animes on average, they get at least 10,000 people. I mean, 30,000 people watching it. But yep, right here, 10,000 and less, bro. Like, no one's watching this, and it's already got like a 6 out of 10 in the score by 1,000. Yeah, the average mean score. Huh. Look at that. And I don't blame anyone. This shit looks generic. Just look at this. Look at this. Like, no one's gonna want to watch this, and it's not really getting any publicity. I don't think Crunchyroll picked it up. I don't think. Yeah, it's a Sentai Filmwork. Okay, so they actually are very well. They actually do a good job here. Sentai Filmworks. They do a lot of great animes. Yeah, they have a lot of great animes. Holy shit! But this is one of those animes where it's like, bruh, Look, a million people, bro, watched it, but this one is gonna be like at the bottom of the totem pole for Sentai Filmworks. Yeah, it's really surprising. A Sentai Filmworks? Huh. That is interesting. Well, even like animes I've never even heard about have more members watching it. Like this one's like about 14,000. Wow, it's really at the bottom of the barrel. That's just insane to me. Yeah, 5,000. It's like down here. Damn, that's insane. This is just one of those animes where it's like, if you're watching it, I think you should consider yourself lucky. I don't know why I'm watching it. It just like landed on, it just landed in my view, and I was like, I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. I didn't think nothing of it. And episode one was funny, but it wasn't like funny where I'm like, wow, this is gonna be epic. It was just like, oh, it was a good time. Nothing serious. They're just background characters crushing on a guy, and it's just as far as it's gonna get. They're just gonna be stuck in this bubble of background characters just crushing on a celeb. Not even a celeb, it's just like some dude at school. It's like, what the like, and they were talking about his farce and stuff. I'm like, what? So random. So yeah, extremely random anime. It just really niched, extremely niched. What is yeah, just not that. It's not really popping her. But yeah, I don't know who this is, but she has an amazing voice. I'm definitely gonna look into her. Heidi Nini. What the heck? Nene? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Wow, she's actually voiced a lot of characters. Let's see. Not a lot of well-known characters. Let me see. Let's see if I notice anyone here. Who's this? Jaku. Who's Jaku? Nope, don't know. Jaku Chara Tomozaki. Oh yeah, damn. This is such an old anime. Not that old, but 2021. Yeah, not that old. Let me see who else. But she's not really popular. Yeah. Kaku. Oh, that's a new one. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh man, Skeleton Knight in Another World. Yes, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Definitely plan to watch. Yep. But anyways, like I was saying, this is a scene that you'll probably never watch. This is a scene you'll probably never hear about. This is a scene that's not gonna get the eyeballs that it deserves. This is a scene that it's gonna go underappreciated. No one, like all the big people, YouTubers, like a Trash Taste. I'll be surprised if they mention this. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled and see if they even mention this scene. Give it the props it deserves, but I doubt it. They don't even watch anime, but whatever. They're a good platform for certain anime, but they always just boost like the big animes. The big popular animes or the OG animes that are really popular. I just don't really see them talking about this, but I'll keep my eyes peeled and see if it does get the attention it deserves. At least, check out the 2 episodes of Kirio Fanclub. That's all I gotta say.